With the start of the 2011 F1 season just around the corner, Team Vodafone headed out to Australia's spiritual home of motorsport, Mount Panorama.
I have to say, Bathurst has taken my breath away. It is an extraordinary circuit.
It's a circuit like a Le Mans 24-hour Daytona, those icon events that you just want to be part of. And of course, to have an international driver like Jensen to come in, that for us shows how good this place is.
In a world first, former champion Jensen Button was to hit the track in the championship-winning Vodafone McLaren Mercedes F1.
The most important thing for me is to just go and have some fun, and to look back at the footage of a Formula 1 car going around here will be amazing. Yeah, it's an amazing experience. There's a couple of corners that every time I got there I thought I was in the right place, and you're not. But that's what makes it such a special circuit. Most circuits I go to I can pick up within 2 laps. Here you can see it taking a half a day. I've only driven the V8 once, that was last year in Melbourne, so it's nice to have a go here at Bathurst.
The ultimate dream, Vodafone have been able to put a package together to be able to swap cars and put Jensen in this. I jump in Formula 1 and do a lap around Mount Panorama.
So it's going to be quite an animal to try and tame around Bathurst, but I'm sure Craig will adjust himself well to it. He's a very, very accomplished driver.
Just feel the acceleration, from point to point. It's the car power to weight ratio is quite incredible compared to a V8 Supercar.
Being here and driving around this great circuit is a real experience for me. It's something I've looked forward to for many years, and one day I'd like to properly drive a V8 Supercar in race trim and maybe in a race here at Bathurst in the future.
It's a circuit like a Le Mans 24-hour Daytona, those icon events that you just want to be part of. And for me, it's been in a back door, and to be able to have this circuit in Australia, to have so many years racing here, to have so much experience, and I suppose on the other hand, have so many victories here. It's it's a gratifying circuit, and of course to have an international driver like Jensen to come in, showing expression of wanting to come here and race. That for us shows how good this place is.
Yeah, it's driving around Bathurst, forgetting the cars I drove around and just being here and driving around this great circuit is a real experience for me, and something I've looked forward to for many years. And it's great to have the opportunity to drive around here and to do it in a V8, a car that I enjoyed last year. I only did a couple of laps last year in Melbourne, but it was a great experience. And a Formula 1 car. It's very special, but it's very different, to a Formula 1 car, the V8. But there was more grip than I expected with the car. You could actually carry more speed than I thought. But on the straights, it's a lot easier to drive because in an F1 car here, it's just bumpy and you're hitting the ground a lot. But in the high-speed corners, you can feel the car moving around a bit more. But a great car, and I really enjoyed it. Just disappointed I could only do 2 laps.
As it is around the circuit, and he's right. It flows across the top extremely well, and the potential will be far better than what we've ever seen. We know they have
it's so different to what we're used to. So you're holding on pretty hard on the straights with the crest in the middle of the road, because it is a road. You really feel, so you're moving around a lot. But once you get used to that, it's it's an amazing experience. And yeah, it's great fun. I mean, there's a lot more grip there than you actually imagine there's going to be, because it's such a big car for me and quite heavy. You're a bit wary of the grip limit, but yeah, I really enjoyed it. And you can hammer the curbs a lot more. You can be more aggressive with it, and really enjoyed it. Again, though, I just wish I could spend a day here driving around in one of these.
Nice to finally have a run in Formula One, and yeah, I can see why everyone gets a buzz about it. It's extremely satisfying to drive a car that's purpose-built for speed and precision. It's really nice.